Chalet folks, just wanted to share with y'all. I got a fish tank down here. This is one of the best going ones. It's also the only one. The customer will let me come in and film and take pictures whenever I want. But it's been going strong for 2.5 years now. Maybe once every other week, so maybe 3 visits in a month we get. We got some fuzz on the glass. I might have to scrape that off this week. Here we have these, I don't know, they're like a bladderwort plant, and it's carnivorous like a Venus flytrap, and it eats the baby shrimps. So couldn't do baby shrimps. And yeah, it looks really good for something that I maintain very rarely. See, here we have the CO2 monitor drop check. It's blue, which tells me that the CO2 isn't pumping. I can look here at the diffuser. We're getting a little bit of bubbles out of that diffuser, but it's really not at the rate that we need to have the most vigorous growth, which is probably the reason why there's some fuzz on the glass. So the equipment in here, wait, to turn on the flashlight. The equipment in here, pretty cute stuff. There we have the Goldfish Fancier's New World Order card. An old business card when this business was started with some high and lofty ideas. I had to refine the high and lofty ideas for something that's more marketable in Pacific Northwest where I'm at. Aquaculture controls, Planet Aquarium Service just didn't really pay the bills. So now I do ponds and data. Data and ponds took me all over the country. But these are the controllers. We're running a Kessel light. I don't know if this controller is super necessary for most setups. Oh, Goldie's nodding. Yes, it is. Because what we use that controller for is to adjust the temperature of these lights. The lights will work just fine without it. But, yeah, maybe we'll do some B-roll cuts. No, I'm not going to take time to black out the windows after I scrub this thing. So here's the view. Oh no, we lost one. Good thing I'm here. Here's I think that was one of them honey pearl gouramis down there. Died recently, maybe not even quite gone yet, because the eyes don't look very cloudy and the snails aren't attacking. But I think the feeder is on at too high of a frequency. I love these snails, but they seem to be having a population boom. This customer just renewed the contract and wants a rescape. So we're supposed to do kind of a windswept desert theme for a rescape. I've been putting it off because I'm going to have to make the little bonsai tree, and I'm going to have it wrapped in moss and grown in before we start the rescape, because this tank stays visible in the office here. The problem is it's an acrylic tank, so I'm going to have to split the thing in half and slide it in 2 pieces. It's very difficult to main an acrylic tank like this, mostly because we can't skim after trimming, and so imagine trimming this. These were dwarf baby tears and Monte Carlo, and here we have some plant that isn't doing super hot, but the Monte Carlo almost definitely is taken over. I'm not sure what it is now. Maybe they got together and reproduced. And then whatever the dwarf baby tears bigger older brothers, that's what that long stringy one is. This is Rotala indica, then the pink Rotala. Yeah, this thing, it's looking great for, basically it gets 30 minutes of love per month. And I can go on vacation for 2 months and nothing will die. I only trim it maybe 5 times a year. And then I take the trimmings, which is usually This Anubias that got the big leaves. I usually take those to the aquarium store and then I can sell them to the aquarium store. But this is what I do when I'm not out building supercomputers, and it allows me to stay involved with the community, keep my finger on the pulse of what's hot, and stay sharp in my skills of controls engineering. Folks.
Pero dame